Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Scorpio, and it's for the week from 7th to the 13th of July. It can be any area of your life, whatever needs to come through. And first I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, or any other services, or to ask something, there is an email in the description box below. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. Oh, 10 of Wands. Well, it looks like a certain cycle, it's about to be over here. There is something here that it's ending, and probably it should end. I do get the Ace of Wands as well, so there is going to be something new instead of whatever this is, you know. Sometimes this represents, especially in this deck, when we are actually entitled to change our destiny, but you have done something correctly, and that's why it's almost like you have an opportunity here to change something for yourself, okay, but big time, okay, so let's see. So for those of you that want to join the membership, there is a join button below the video. Okay, you can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from. I do upload these members videos every day, so it's a lot of extra videos for those of you that actually enjoy what I do. So let's see what's going on. Okay, here we go. Scorpio. Well, if you have been stuck, blocked, whatever, not anymore. Use, by the way, we do have this full moon, very powerful. Use this to break free from anything that you need to break free, okay? Something was just not going to work here, or at least not anymore. You're done with this, okay? So clearing session, core cutting, whatever you need to do. But we need to take this blindfold off and to understand here that something is over, okay? You do have something new coming in. It's just you're not seeing it yet, but you will. Very important here to start manifesting. The sooner that you do that, and the sooner that you release this, you're going to be actually able to see this happen. Well, as I say, start manifesting. We have the King of Wands, Leo energy here, but this one is a go-getter, manifester, male or female, whatever. It's not about the gender. This is you embounding this energy. And remember this Ace of Wands. Well, here it is. You can do this, but you really need to turn away from whatever this is. You need to resolve this, okay? So as I say here, any type of blockages need to be removed. Any type of, you know, attachments here that are not serving you also need to be removed. And some, I would say some situations do need to be, you know, just blocked, you know, some no's need to be said, like a no. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. If you want to see this happen for you, because you can, and look at this. And then you have the 10 of Pentacles. So we have two tens, definitely completion, but 10 of Pentacles, that's the energy that you want. Now, this could be, of course, finances are looking more than good. Okay, and this is something long-term. A lot of stability and longevity here, financially, career-wise. This could be some type of legacy here. Family, commitments, life partner, depending on what you're looking for. But it's on the other side. It's not where you're at. So something here does need to be, well, seen differently and reconsidered. Now, back to this, of course, courtesy of, you know, Uranus entering Gemini. It's going to stay there for 8 years, with a small exception for a small period that's going to go back retrograde in Taurus. But other than that, you know, like, that's about revolutionizing ideas, you know, and everything. Uranus is the Aquarius ruler, you know, so it's about, you know, like this visionary energy, you know, like revolutionary energy, you see, it's all about that. Now, in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, it's all about reasoning. It's all about the thoughts, the thought process, the mindset, the beliefs, you see, how we are perceiving ourselves and others, you see, but from this very logical point of view. So some of you really need to see with this Two of Swords, which is an air element, something that maybe you haven't, okay, and you need to see what is this that it's actually just not working for you, or not getting you anywhere, you know, and to embrace the new energy that it's gonna get you there. I do get even the Six of Pentacles, something that's gonna bring a reciprocity, something in a sense of like it matches your energy, because this isn't. Well, this isn't. There is a lot of disappointment here and heartbreak. That's where you're finding yourself. Something didn't work out. Well, it's time, because this is also timing, and usually it's not sad, but it is timing card as well. It's time for you to, you know, just, you know, heal your wounds and to move forward, you know, and say no. Especially because some of you, it's almost like something is always hurting you here. I can't shake the feeling, no matter how many times, whatever. It could be some patterns here. It could be something, like, here we go, one more time, whatever, something that you have gone back one too many times. And it doesn't have to be your ex. It can be work. This can be idea. This can be, place. It can be some type of, maybe even, I don't know, addiction here for some. And it doesn't have to be substances. It can be whatever, but you know that this is not good for you. The moment that you're dealing with this, like meaning like leaving it behind, is the moment that, things start working out for you and manifesting in the best possible way. Well, my dear Scorpio, it is your energy here. 5 of Cups. We really need to leave this. You're looking at this still. Okay, you have the 2 of Cups standing behind you. We really need to refocus here. No better time than, like Uranus in Gemini. So this is going to be your opportunity here to see something from a completely different angle, okay, and to see yourself and your needs from a different angle. Because why, like, do this to yourself every single time? Because for some of you, I do get a repetition here, okay, so something does really need to, be looked at. So use this moon, okay. You're gonna trust me, you're gonna thank me later. Do your clearing energies, like do your your clearing energy sessions. Do your cord cutting. Well, as I say, clearing. Look at this. You have the 8 of Swords. That's my card for clearing straight away. Look at this. Again, blindfolded person, swords around. You can't make this up. You really need to remove this, whatever this is. There is something here that could be even like, okay, people usually do tend to, feel even the fear towards the change, towards the newness, towards, But here you're not really looking good. So what do you have to lose? Let's put it that way. It's time for this to happen, okay? So some of you really need to see what is going on. Trust me on this one. You do need a clearing session, cord cutting, whatever you need here, okay? Your energy is, a lot of you, your energy is messed up, and your energy is, and your perception here, and you're looking at the wrong direction, you see? Some of you might even think that you can't do something. Well, think again. Okay, you don't have to be like this, because look at these energies. Why? You can be like this. It's really up to you, because it does come down to our free will and choice, okay? So, let's see what else. What else? The Queen of Wands. Well, for some of you it is a matter of the heart, meaning like it could be even somebody here for some. Anyway, you will know, because with these 2 here it could be. Now the point is here, you see, this one is even more go-getter and manifester. So we really need to embody this very, very confident energy here, okay? This is Aries here now, ruled by Mars. Mars, it's all about taking action. Mars was traditionally your ruler. Now you're ruled by Pluto. But this is about, pulling yourself out. It really doesn't match your energy. You're more like this than like this. But something made you feel like this, okay? So you really need to put your finger on what this is. A lot of you do have a really good idea. It just now you do need to do something about that, okay? And definitely here, I do see that somebody here needs to hear no, okay? Whoever this is. Okay, for some it could be also a situation, and it doesn't have to be only romantic, but it could be somebody here. It could be maybe, like this boss that always wants, like everything done from you, whatever, and never appreciates anything, you see. Anyway, however, you're gonna make some decisions here, okay? You're gonna work on your confidence, on your energy here. You're gonna remove what you need to remove, and you're gonna be very happy. Happily ever after, okay? And very successful, abundant, emotionally, financially, depending on what this is. But something or somebody here really needs to go, and your mindset needs to change, okay? So this is for the people that resonate. Of course, it could be not your reading. These are general readings. They're not personal readings, so it's not for everybody. Well, my darlings, 5 of Pentacles here. What are we doing here? Why are you still here? It's time for this change to happen. 55, obstacles but change, okay? Something does need to go. And I see here, it's something that you always, it's almost like recycling this situation over and over again. But look at you. You can do so much better here. There is something better here for you, okay? So it's really up to you, as I say, your life, your choice. But yeah, the moon, work with it. You're going to thank me later. Look at the moon here. And we really need to face our demons here. We really need to see things for what they are, okay? We really need to acknowledge our feelings here. And it looks like for a lot of you, your feelings have been hurt. It's just you're trying here to maybe even justify things that can't be really justified here. Okay, so anyway, as I say, your life, your choice. Cancer or Pisces here, by the way. Work with the full moon here. You do need a clearing here. A lot of you, even cord cutting, depending on what is the situation. So you can do much, much better. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.